The food security ordinance put off once again. The government opting instead to try and broker support from all political parties this one last time.
We would like to make one more effort to ask the opposition parties whether they will cooperate in passing the bill in a special session of Parliament.
The day began on quite a different note, with Agriculture Minister Sharad Pawar, a key opponent within the UPA of the Food Security Ordinance, remaining tight-lipped, and Food Minister KV Thomas blaming other parties for forcing the government's hand to take the ordinance route.
Let the opposition become responsible opposition, and instead of stalling the Parliament, let them have discussions.
The NCP, though, did speak out in support of the food security bill.
We wanted that it should be discussed in Parliament and debated and passed. But we are in full support of the food security bill.
Reports suggest that the deferring of the ordinance is primarily to get the Samajwadi Party on board. An outside supporter of the UPA, the SP has been heavily critical of the food security bill, maintaining that it is a conspiracy to impoverish farmers.
सारी अर्थव्यवस्था खराब हो जाएगी। 1.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए की आवश्यकता है जो पानी में मिल जाएगा।
The Congress has now made it clear that the food security bill will go to Parliament.
We do hope that food security will be passed in the coming session of Parliament, whether it will be a special session or it will be preponed or it will be a normal monsoon session. It is for the government to decide.
Talking of the NDA, the rift over Modi aside, both the BJP and JDU have come out in support of a special session of Parliament.
उन्होंने जो कदम उठाया वो ठीक उठाया है और मैं उसका स्वागत करता हूं और ज्यादा से ज्यादा मैंने सुझाव दिया कि प्रीपोन कर लें और ये इतना बड़ा मामला है वो है और दूसरा है लैंड एक्विजिशन जिस पर एक सहमति बन गई थी वो दोनों को पास करना चाहिए।
मानसून सत्र होने वाला है। मैं समझता हूं कि मानसून सत्र में यह सरकार फूड सिक्योरिटी बिल लाए। हम निश्चित रूप से चाहेंगे कि फूड सिक्योरिटी बिल कुछ संशोधनों के साथ पारित हो जाए।
Politics apart, no party is against the core principle behind the food security bill. A key initiative of the UPA government's rights-based approach aiming to ensure food security for all. It promises 75% of the rural population and up to 50% of the urban population subsidized rice at 3 rupees per kg, wheat at 2 rupees per kg and cereals at 1 rupee per kg. Critics, however, allege that the bill excludes large numbers of poor who should be included. It also provides for a food security allowance in case the government fails to provide cheap food. There are fears that this may lead to corruption in the PDS system. There are also questions about the government being able to manage the grains and funds necessary for this scheme. With Shailendra Mishra and Sudhakar Das, Bureau Report, DD News.